Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day, happy birthday to me. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. We have Miss Terri Williams, which I've been trying to get on the show for a tremendous long time. She's a certified economic developer designated by the International Economic Development Council. She's been with LSA. She was the class 27, which is 0102. She's the Advocate of the Year in 1999, Minority Business Development Week. San Antonio Business Journal 40 Under 40. That was in, I'm not going to say the year.
Thank you.
San Antonio Business Journal Women's Leadership Award. That was recently in 2015. Sustainable and Green Development Award 2012. Fun fact about her and I are board members of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And that's usually the only time I see Terri, but she came down to hang out with us. I want to say thank you for hanging out with us finally.
Thanks for having me.
I want you to come as much as you want, whenever you want. Doors always open. So let's talk about what you do at the University of Texas at San Antonio.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me.
Sure.
I'm excited to be here. As you know, I've been with UTSA for 6 years.
Beep, beep.
Yeah. Roadrunners, go Roadrunners. With the Institute for Economic Development. Basically, we have several small business programs, programs that assist small businesses, that helps expand their business, that helps do research for them. And in particular, the one that I'm the director of helps expand businesses into the contracting market,
Sure.
federal, state, local contracting market. And then we're also trying to help them with the private sector market from a supplier development standpoint.
So if you're a business like Robert here, for instance, so if you're a business owner and, you know, there's federal funding that happens on a lot of projects, right? And you're the ones that kind of walk them through the process of how they can, what they need to do to get to even apply.
Right. And of course, a lot of folks like to use the word red tape.
Sure.
So there's a process, lengthy process.
Sure.
A lot of times people think, oh, you know, there's all this paperwork I have to do. I don't know all these acronyms. Where do I go? They can come to us. Okay. We help walk them through all of that paperwork, even if they haven't started a business yet. And they're a veteran. They're looking at starting a business. We can help them through that. We can get them registered with the federal government through SAM, not Uncle Sam, but it's System Award Management. And that's their registration system.
And what would it cost to use your services?
Well, we like to say that you've already paid for it. It's prepaid because of our funding source. We're funded by the Small Business Administration, by the Department of Defense, by the state of Texas. So if you've already paid your taxes, we hope you have. Then
We got an extension.
Okay. That means that you've already paid for the services, so we don't charge you. It's no cost to you.
And so let's say I'm a business owner, but let's say I'm trying to get into SAM, and you're going to walk me through the red tape, right? So walk us through the process of a new client that you're working with.
Well, first of all, if you're looking at being a new client, we work by appointment only so that you are ready and that we are ready and have set aside enough time to walk you through that process. So send us an email, pick up the phone, make an appointment with one of my advisors. I have a staff of about 12 folks who have extensive backgrounds in government contracting. So make an appointment, bring your documents in, bring in your information. If you want to get registered in SAM, we'll need to have your assumed name certificate, your articles of incorporation if you're incorporated. We would need to identify your industry so that we can assign a NAICS code, NAICS, North American Industrial Classification System. Say that 5 times real fast. But so all of that is computer based. So we actually sit down, turn on the computer, walk through each of those steps, help you fill it out online while you're in our office.
Do you feel that, because this sounds lengthy already, but do you feel like this is why, because this is the reason a lot of small or micro business owners don't get these contracts? Because it sounds like.
Exactly.
It sounds like just jumping through hoops, petting tigers, and running away.
Exactly.
And can you share a story? I don't know if you can name names, but can you share a story where you helped somebody and what they were able to do and how far they were able to go, or maybe tell us somebody you worked with?
Well, I remember one instance. We had a company that was already a client of ours. They already had a federal contract, but they were still waiting to get paid on that contract. And they were still waiting to get paid because they had not entered the invoicing system. They didn't know how to do that. That invoicing system is called wide area workflow. The federal government pays online through direct deposit. Otherwise, if you're waiting for an actual check, you'll be waiting and waiting and waiting. So we were able to get that company set up in wide area workflow. I mean, they had like $100,000 sitting out there. And as soon as we helped them get into that system, they got paid.
And otherwise, they'd just be waiting, hanging
They'd
out.
just be
waiting for that check.
There you go. It was in the mail.
And you're at UTSA. Are you the downtown? Where is your department, downtown or in 1604?
We're at the downtown campus.
So, do you need an appointment to go, or do you just kind of walk up and ask?
We prefer appointment. That's where you get the most benefit. However, because we've had clients or had companies just kind of walk in, because we work by referrals. A lot of folks say, well, why haven't I, heard of you? I paid all this money to a consultant who did nothing. I'm still not even in SAM. We work by referral because we want to make sure that we're working with a serious business owner, not someone that's just tire kicking or trying to figure something out. So most of our referrals come from Small Business Administration and other resource partners. So I do have staff set aside to take walk-in clients.
Love it. So for more information about all these great things that you're doing, what's the best website for them to go to?
Best website, PTAC, PTAC.txsbdc.org.
And you'd know. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with Bobby and JJ Radio.